Shafi bursts into the box, pulls it back, and he's missed again. Hadi's had another opportunity, but the danger's not cleared. Is that going to go down as an own goal? It's the final minute of stoppage time. In back-to-back games, we've had that today. Hadi should really have buried that one, but it's broke free, and the defensive tactics, it has to be said, from Thailand, and what has been deployed from Alexander Polkin has not worked. They've tried to shut up shop, and when you do that, you're always at risk of conceding. But Malaysia have clawed their way back, and not only clawed their way back, they've taken the lead with almost the last kick of the game. Cowan is furious, he's not happy at all. Azfar Fikri is going to be accredited with that goal. And we thought we couldn't write the script in the game we saw earlier. I don't think we could have written the script here. Shafi, the substitute, has been an absolute live wire since coming on. Not the greatest contact in the world there from Hadi. Cowan then just pushes it straight into the path of Azfar, who needed 2 attempts to sort his feet out and bury it in the back of the net. And surely that's Malaysia going to take all 3 points. Great work from Shafi. It's poor in the end from Cowan. It really, really is. Hadi will be really disappointed. He's come on and could have had a hat-trick. Just bobbles at the ball rather than striking through it. But Azfar did strike through it. And there was nothing that Anusak could do on the bench to stop it going in. And there is the final whistle. And it's bitter, bitter disappointment and a bitter pill to swallow for Thailand, who in the first half looked fantastically good and looked comfortable until that red card. Then Malaysia came all guns blazing. Credit to Brad Maloney. He's turned around, he's put a side out there that has taken the game to the Thais. And not only that, they've nicked it right at the death. Group B just got interesting because there is still plenty of football to play, but there are going to be hiccups all along the way. Well, Gustafsson looked as though it was going to be him that gave Thailand the start of what looked as though it could be a comfortable victory, but that red card as Kemdi pulled back Sayer in the 44th minute, right on the stroke of half-time, changed the game. The second half, Malaysia went for it. Brad Maloney made attacking changes. He put pace on. Shafiq was a real nuisance, and Hadi was as well up front. But it was Daniel Azri that scored in the 61st minute, and you thought it was just going to play out to a draw then. But Azfar Fikri had other ideas. Shafiq getting to the byline, cutting it back. Hadi with the first attempt, and then Cowan just bundling the ball into the path of Azfar Fikri, who made absolutely no mistake at the second attempt. The first one ricocheted back to him. He had an extra touch and took it a yard to the side and then drilled it home. Anusak couldn't do anything on the goal line as it went through his legs and trickled into the back of the net. And you can see the joy on the Malaysian players' faces. You have to say, warranted and deserved with that second 45-minute performance. So Thailand with it all to do. Singapore up next for them on the 9th of May. That should be an intriguing, interesting encounter. Laos for Malaysia. They have a 4-day break and will not play until the 11th, as the Thais need to turn around and take a good look at themselves and a good look at what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. The balance was right in that first half. The red card ruined the game plan, and it just did not work for them. So Malaysia, buoyed, they take 3 points in Group B in what's been another scintillating day of football in the 31st SEA Games. We saw a 2-2 draw with a goal in the last minute of stoppage time. Jordan it was that pulled it back for Singapore. That one finished 2-2. We've seen a goal in stoppage time, the last minute of stoppage time in the second game. And it's Malaysia that don't just get themselves a draw, they grab all 3 points. And Azfar Fikri will be the man that everyone will be talking about in Malaysia. The 22-year-old getting his 3rd goal for the under-23 national side. That's about it from the Tien Trong Stadium